When a woman is not interested in you, she won't come out and say it most of the time, but her actions will make it very clear. If you learn to read those actions, you can save yourself the stress of chasing something that isn't there. The very first thing you'll notice is that she avoids spending time with you. Time is the clearest investment a person can make. If she wants you, she'll go out of her way to see you. She'll make space in her schedule, even if she's busy. But if she's not into you, there will always be an excuse. She's too tired, too busy, or something else just came up. That pattern shows she doesn't see your presence as valuable. The second thing is her communication. When she likes you, she'll respond quickly, she'll add energy to her words, she'll try to keep the conversation alive. But when she's not interested, her replies are short, delayed, and cold. You might send her a thoughtful message, and all you get back is okay or yeah. She won't feel guilty about making you wait hours or even days because the truth is you're not on her mind. The third thing is that she never initiates. You'll notice you're always the one reaching out, always the one planning, always the one starting the conversation. If she wanted you, she'd do that too. Attraction makes people put in effort naturally, but if she never does, it means she doesn't feel the same way. The fourth sign comes from her body language. Her words might sound polite, but her body tells the truth. If she's interested, she leans in, holds eye contact, smiles, maybe finds excuses for light touches. If she's not, she'll lean away, cross her arms, keep her distance, and avoid closeness. The body rarely lies, and it shows you clearly if there's no spark. The fifth thing she'll do is talk about other men. She might bring up her ex, a guy she likes, or someone new she's texting. If she saw you as a romantic option, she'd avoid that. But if she doesn't care, she'll do it openly because in her mind, you're only a friend. The sixth sign is that she doesn't value your efforts. You might compliment her, bring her something nice, or do things to show care, but her reaction will be flat. Real interest makes even the smallest gesture meaningful, but if she's not interested, your energy won't move her, it won't matter. And finally, the seventh sign is that she sets boundaries to keep you out. She won't open up about her feelings, she won't share her personal life, and she may even say directly, I don't want a relationship right now, or I only see you as a friend. That isn't something to fight or push against, it's her telling you the truth. At the end of the day, if you see these seven signs, she avoids time with you, communicates coldly, never initiates, shows closed body language, talks about other men, doesn't value your efforts, and sets walls, you don't need to guess anymore. The answer is clear. And the best thing you can do is accept it and move on because love is never about chasing, it's about mutual desire. And when it's real, you'll never have to wonder. Another sign that shows when a woman is not interested is that she openly talks about other men in front of you. She may bring up her ex, casually mention someone she finds attractive, or share details about a guy she's texting. This is her way of signaling that she doesn't see you as a romantic option. When a woman truly likes you, she avoids discussing other men because she doesn't want to risk making you feel replaced. But if she's comfortable bringing them up often, it means she sees you more as a friend, a safe listener, or simply someone to pass the time with, not as someone she's romantically drawn to. Many men mistake this for closeness or trust, but in reality, it's distance. She's showing you she's not putting you in the category of a potential partner. The next thing you'll notice is that she doesn't value your efforts. No matter how many compliments you give, how thoughtful your gifts are, or how much energy you put into showing care, her reaction will feel flat. Instead of appreciation, you'll get indifference. When a woman has real feelings for you, even the smallest gestures mean a lot. Your words light her up, your attention makes her smile. But when she's not interested, it doesn't move her. That's because attraction can't be bought or forced. Effort alone doesn't create desire. If she doesn't value what you give, it's because she doesn't value you in that way. And finally, she'll set boundaries that keep you out. She won't let you get close emotionally. She'll keep conversations shallow and she'll avoid sharing her personal world. When you try to connect on a deeper level, she'll change the subject or steer things away from intimacy. She may even say directly, I don't want a relationship right now, or I only see you as a friend. These aren't challenges for you to overcome. They're clear answers. When someone is truly interested, they invite you in. They want to share, to open up, to let you be a part of their life. If instead she's creating walls, it's because she doesn't see a future with you. The truth is, you don't need to overanalyze or chase for answers. If she talks about other men, doesn't value your effort, and keeps you out of her deeper world, then she's not the one. The best response is to accept it, Walk away with dignity and focus your energy on someone who will truly want you. Because love at its best is never one sided, it's mutual, it's effortless, and it's clear. When it comes to understanding whether a woman is truly interested in you or not, the reality is her actions will always speak louder than her words. Many men fall into the trap of listening only to what is said while ignoring what is being shown. But if you pay close attention, there are very clear behaviors that reveal her true level of interest. The first four are the most obvious, and if you recognize them early, you can save yourself months of waiting, guessing, and unnecessary heartbreak. The first and perhaps the most telling sign is that she avoids spending time with you. Time is the most precious resource we all have, and people naturally make time for the things and people they value. If she likes you, she won't just wait for you to ask. She'll create opportunities to see you. But when she isn't interested, suddenly she's always busy. You'll hear excuses like, I've got too much work, I'm not feeling well, or maybe another time. And while any of these might be true occasionally, what matters is the pattern. If every time you ask there's an excuse, that's not coincidence, it's a decision. She's choosing not to spend her free time with you because being around you doesn't excite her, it doesn't draw her in. You'll also notice she cancels plans at the last minute or suggests vague reschedules without committing to a new day. That inconsistency is not just bad luck, it's a reflection of where her priorities lie. Because when someone genuinely values your presence, they'll move things around just to make it work. They'll stay up late, wake up early, or cut something else short just to see you. If that's not happening, then the truth is simple, she doesn't want to. And that should be enough for you to realize her heart isn't in it. The second sign comes through her communication. You can tell a lot about how someone feels simply by how they respond to you. When a woman likes you, she wants to talk to you, she wants to connect, laugh, and share pieces of her day. That comes across in her messages, her tone, her energy. She'll respond quickly, she'll give thoughtful answers, she'll ask you questions back. But when she's not interested, communication becomes short and flat. You'll notice one word replies like okay, cool, or yeah. You'll put effort into sending a long message and she'll barely acknowledge it. Even worse, she'll take hours or even days to reply. And when she finally does, there's no explanation. No sorry for the delay, no sign that she even felt bad about leaving you waiting. That silence, that lack of urgency is telling you something you're not on her mind. And here's the important part. When a woman is excited about someone, she finds the time no matter how busy she is. She could be at work, out with friends, or traveling, but she'll still take a moment to send a quick reply because she wants that connection. If she's not doing that for you, it's because she doesn't feel that pull toward you. Many men ignore this and convince themselves she's just distracted or overwhelmed. But the reality is simple, interest doesn't look like neglect. The third clue is in who initiates the interaction. Ask yourself honestly, are you always the one starting the conversation? Are you the one suggesting plans, checking in, asking how her day was? If so, that's not balance, it's one-sided effort. When a woman is into you, she won't just sit back and wait for you to chase. She'll want to reach out to you. She'll send you a good morning text. She'll ask what you're up to. She'll suggest grabbing dinner or coffee. Even small efforts like tagging you in something funny or remembering something you mentioned and bringing it up again, those are signals of interest. But when she never initiates, when the only time you talk is when you reach out first, then her silence is sending a message she's not thinking about you when you're not there. She may reply when you contact her, she may even enjoy the attention, but she doesn't feel enough desire to start the connection herself. And that is critical because genuine attraction always creates effort. Nobody forgets to reach out to someone they truly want. If she's never taking that step, it means she doesn't see you as someone she wants to bring into her life. The fourth way you'll see this truth is through her body language. Words can be rehearsed, excuses can be created, but the body rarely lies. When a woman is interested, her body will reflect it without her even realizing. She'll lean in when you talk, she'll hold eye contact a little longer, she'll smile more often, she'll play with her hair, she'll find subtle ways to touch your arm or shoulder, she'll face you directly, her feet will point towards you, her energy will feel open and inviting. But when she's not interested, her body will tell a very different story. She'll cross her arms, lean away, or angle her body so she's not fully facing you. She may avoid eye contact, keep her phone in her hand, or give signals that she's distracted. She won't find excuses to touch you. In fact, she'll avoid physical closeness altogether. These signs may seem small, but they're incredibly powerful indicators of where you stand. If you pay attention, you'll notice that her actions are showing you her comfort level more clearly than her words ever could. Because no matter what she says, if her body language is closed off, it's telling you the truth. that she doesn't feel the spark you're hoping for. All of these signs, avoiding time together, cold communication, never initiating, and closed body language, are not random behaviors. They're consistent signals of disinterest. And if you see them, you need to stop convincing yourself otherwise. The truth is, when a woman likes you, you won't have to decode her actions. It will be obvious. She'll want to see you, she'll talk to you with energy, she'll reach out, and her body language will open up naturally. If you're not seeing that, then it's because the attraction isn't there. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can let go and make space for someone who truly wants you. When a woman is truly interested in you, her actions will naturally show it, and you won't have to second guess her intentions. But when she's not interested, the truth also reveals itself in very specific ways. A lot of men waste months or even years chasing someone who's never going to reciprocate those feelings simply because they ignore the signs. The reality is, if a woman isn't into you, she'll do things that send a clear message, even if she never says it out loud. And if you can learn to recognize these signals early, you'll save yourself time, energy, and a lot of emotional pain. The first thing you'll notice is she avoids spending time with you. Think about it, time is the most valuable thing a person can give. If she's genuinely interested, she'll make space for you in her life. It won't feel like a burden, it'll feel natural. But when she's not, suddenly her schedule is always full. She'll have excuses ready, like being too busy with work, too tired, or tied up with friends and family. At first, you may think these are just coincidences, but over time, it becomes a pattern. Every time you try to set up a plan, there's always a reason it doesn't work. And even when she does agree, she may cancel last minute or suggest rescheduling endlessly. Deep down, what this means is that spending time with you is not a priority. When someone really values your presence, they'll move things around, they'll make it happen. If she's not doing that, she's showing you where you stand. The second sign is in her communication. Pay attention to how she talks to you, especially when you're not physically together. If her replies are short, cold, and delayed, it's not a mistake, it's intentional. When a woman is excited about someone, her messages reflect that excitement. She'll reply quickly, she'll add detail, she'll ask questions back, she'll try to keep the conversation going. But when she's not interested, communication feels one sided. You'll get one word answers like, okay, cool, or yeah. You'll send long messages and get something flat in return. And more than that, you'll notice the time gap. Hours, maybe even days will pass before she responds. And when she finally does, it's without apology, without explanation, as if your message wasn't important at all. That's because to her, it really wasn't. Men often ignore this sign, convincing themselves she's just busy or distracted. But the truth is, no one is too busy to give attention to someone they genuinely care about. A third sign that reveals disinterest is that she never initiates. Think about your conversations and interactions. Are you always the one starting the chat? Are you the one planning the meetup, suggesting activities, reaching out first? If so, that's not balance, that's effort going in one direction. When a woman likes you, she'll initiate too. Maybe she'll send a good morning text or ask how your day went or suggest grabbing coffee. But when she doesn't, it's because the desire isn't there. She may enjoy the attention you give her, but she won't go out of her way to create connection. That's not a small detail, it's a major indicator. Because effort is one of the purest forms of interest. No matter how busy, tired, or distracted she is, if she truly likes you, she will find a way to reach out. If she never does, the silence is saying everything you need to know. The fourth way you can tell is through her body language. Words can be deceptive, but the body rarely lies. When a woman is into you, her body opens up. She maintains eye contact, she leans closer, she smiles more, she plays with her hair, she finds excuses for physical closeness. But when she's not interested, the opposite happens. She'll avoid eye contact, fold her arms, lean away, and keep physical distance. She won't mirror your movements, she won't touch you casually. She'll even angle her body away when you're talking. These signals may seem small, but they add up to one message. She's not comfortable being close to you in that way. Body language is one of the clearest, most honest forms of communication, and if you tune into it, you'll see exactly how she feels without her having to say a word. The fifth thing she'll do, if she's not interested, is talk about other men. Maybe she'll bring up her ex, maybe she'll mention a guy she finds attractive. Maybe she'll constantly tell you stories about someone else in her life. Sometimes she'll do this intentionally to keep you in the friend zone. Other times she may not even realize how obvious it is. Either way, it's a sign. If she truly valued you as a potential partner, she wouldn't risk turning you off by talking about other guys. But if she feels no romantic attraction, she doesn't care. She sees you as safe, as a buddy, someone she can vent to or gossip with, because in her mind, you're not in the category of someone she wants to date. A lot of men mistake this for closeness, thinking she trusts me enough to share, but in reality, it's the opposite. She doesn't see you romantically, so she feels no hesitation mentioning other men. The sixth sign is that she doesn't value your efforts. Maybe you compliment her, buy her a gift, or go out of your way to help her with something. When a woman is interested, even the smallest gesture will mean a lot to her. She'll appreciate it, she'll show gratitude, she'll light up because it came from you. But when she's not interested, she'll react with indifference. Your compliments will barely get acknowledged, your efforts will go unnoticed, your gifts won't be cherished. And this isn't because she's a bad person, it's simply because when the feelings aren't there, appreciation isn't there either. A man should never try to win interest through effort because effort alone cannot create attraction. It either exists naturally or it doesn't. Finally, the seventh way she shows disinterest is by setting boundaries that keep you out. She'll avoid personal topics, she won't open up about her feelings, and she'll keep her life private. When you try to get closer, she'll change the subject or steer the conversation away from vulnerability. She may even say things like, I don't want a relationship right now, or I see you as a friend. These are not challenges to overcome, they are truths to accept. When someone wants you in their life, they'll let you in, they'll share, they'll connect, they'll make space for you. But when they don't, they'll build walls. Respect those walls because pushing against them will only create frustration for both of you. All of these signs add up to a simple truth: interest is shown through actions, not words. If you have to question whether she likes you, the answer is usually no. A woman who's truly into you won't leave you confused. She'll make time, she'll communicate warmly, she'll initiate, her body language will be open, she'll avoid talking about other men, she'll value your efforts, and she'll invite you into her world. If you don't see these things, it's because she doesn't feel that way. And that's not something you can force or change. The best thing you can do is accept the signs, step back with dignity, and redirect your energy towards someone who genuinely values you. Because at the end of the day, love should never feel like chasing, it should feel like mutual desire, respect, and connection. When you see the truth early and let go, you give yourself the chance to find exactly that.